Hello everyone, welcome again to a family fun program, and today we're going to be making a soccer game. So this game is really fun. What we're going to need is an old shoe box. If you have a lid, that would be helpful. If not, that's okay. We're also going to need our chopsticks or any type of stick or anything that's long like this. That works just fine. We're going to need a toilet paper roll. We're going to need little balls. You can use pom-poms, you can use marbles, you can use anything that's round and rolls. That should be just fine. We are also going to need a marker, a pencil, just a random piece of cardboard, scissors, a glue gun, and a ruler. If you don't have a glue gun, that's okay. You can also use regular glue, or if you don't have regular glue, you can also use tape. So that's what we'll do. So we're gonna get started. So this one's already finished, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. I have another shoe box. This one, the top doesn't detach. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that. Okay, so you're just going to cut the top off if you need to. If not, you're done with that part. So we're just going to set that to the side. So the next thing that we need is our goals. So we need to draw one here and then one here. So first I'm going to take my ruler and measure my box. So it says here that it is 8 inches. So I want to find the center of the box, which would be 4 inches. So I'm going to take my marker, use my ruler, find where it says 4 inches, which happens to be right there. We're just going to put a little line there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go up from there and draw a line. And then we're going to go a little to the side and down, and a little to the side and down. And that's going to be our goal, and we're going to cut that out. So this part might be a little bit harder, and you might need an adult to assist you. So what I did is with my scissor, I just poked a little hole first so that I could cut, like so that my scissors would fit. And then we just snip, snip, snip that way, and then we're going to go the other way and snip, snip, snip. This box is a little thick, so it might be a little bit hard, but we'll get it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be a rectangle. And then we're just going to cut that bottom piece off. And when you're done, it should look like that. Okay, so now that we have both sides cut and open and we have a rectangular shape, this will make it easy for our sticks to go in later when we're playing our game. So the next thing we have to do is we have to draw our field in the center. So we're going to take our marker and we're just going to draw a circle like so. And then we're going to draw a line through it so that we know that this is the center of the court. And then here we're just going to draw where the goalie would be. And we just have to do that on both sides. So there, we have our soccer field. Mine isn't pretty, but you know, you do your best. So we're going to set this to the side, and now we're going to create our grabbers. So here I have my toilet paper roll. You don't want to make them too big because you want to make sure it can fit through this hole. So I'm going to do maybe about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to use my ruler and I'm going to use my pencil and just leave a little mark there so I know about where to cut. And once again, this doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to squeeze it like so and then cut. And then you're just going to get it back into shape like so. So we need 2 of those, so you can do the same thing, another 1/2 inch. And then we're going to just draw a little line. We're going to fold it again and then cut on that line. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to test to make sure that it fits. And it looks like I have a little piece of cardboard that's blocking it, so I'll have to cut that. We'll try the other side. And looks like I have the same issue. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut the inside cardboard. It looks like it's a little too far down, so we'll have to trim that. But once we do that, it should fit okay. Okay, so now that I made the adjustments, you can see that the toilet paper ring fits easily into the goal. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slide that out of the way, and now we have to create our grabbers. So this is what we're going to use to grab our balls and pull it to our goal. So we have our chopsticks and we have our rings. And then this is where the extra piece of cardboard is going to come in handy. So we're going to cut 2 strips. They are going to be about an inch, inch and a half in length. So what I found is if I just glue this to the toilet paper roll, it breaks. So I found that if I take a piece of cardboard and I fold it like so, and then I put my chopstick here like that, and then fold it down. Nope, that was a little too short, so we'll make it a little bit longer. That's okay, trial and error, we gotta do it again. So maybe we'll do about 2 inches in length, and let's see if that is better. So there's one. And here is our second one. Okay, so we take our ring, we take that, and we fold over like so. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Open it up. And we put our chopstick here, and then we fold it down. Yeah, so that'll do it. So this will just kind of hold it in place so that if you're playing and you get a little rough, it won't fall apart right away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use one with hot glue gun and the other one with tape so that you can see both ways. So I had my hot glue gun plugged in, and we're just going to put a generous amount because we really want it to stay, but you have to be quick because this dries pretty quickly. I'm gonna put that in like so, and then like that, and then just hold it for a little bit just to make sure that it stays in place. And oh, I didn't mention, but you want to keep the chopstick close to the base or the bottom of the toilet paper roll, because if it's too high up, then you'll have issues. You want it flat, so on the surface, so that you can pull your ball closer to you, so it's easier that way. So that's what it's going to look like. It's still a little wet, so we have to wait for it to dry. So I'm going to set that one aside. Okay, and then the next one we'll do is with regular tape. I happen to have masking tape, so I'm going to use the masking tape, but you can use whatever tape you happen to have at home. So we're just going to lift up a little piece. And I think I lost my cardboard. I think this was the one. Yeah. So we're going to do the same thing. Fold it over like so. And let's rip a little piece off. Take that again. And like I said, keep it towards the bottom. Nope, that's the wrong cardboard. What did I do with it? It's okay, we'll just use this piece. This looks good enough. Okay. This piece with the tape is a little bit harder to do, but it should still work. So I have my cardboard here, so then I start by, I should rip this a little smaller. Like so, and then we'll take this piece here, I'll move my finger out of the way in just a second, and then we'll fold it. fold it around like so. And you might need to use a lot of tape to make sure that it holds. So we got a little bit on that side. And then we'll just put a little bit of tape up here for good measures, just to hold it all in. So not as fancy looking, but it still works. And we can still use it as our grabber. Ooh, squeaky sounds. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're getting ready to play. So what you want to do is you're going to take, oh, there's my cardboard. We're going to take our marbles or whatever circular thing you have. You're going to put them in the center, and then you're going to find a person to play with, or as well as they're going to stay in the center, and you're going to take your grabber and you're going to reach in and you're going to say, on your mark, get set, and then go. So then you're going to grab the marbles and you're just going to try to grab as many marbles as possible. And then I have one, and then you just keep going until all of the marbles are gone, and then once you've collected all the marbles, then you're the winner. So when it's time to clean up, you just put, look, see, I broke that one, but we can just go back with tape to fix it. So the reason I wanted you to keep your lid to your shoebox is because we have the holes on the side. If you put it like that, that prevents the balls or the marbles from coming out, and then it makes an easy cleanup. So that is our craft for today. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to find more information about the library, you can look at our information linked down below, and you can also join us for story times on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hope to see you soon. Bye everyone.